baby shine in the sun. Chrome on this thing. Absolutely spectacular. Look at the other side of the sunlight. Look at this chrome shine in the sunlight here. Absolute time capsule. Look at this thing. Spectacular. Guys, look at this absolutely spectacular 1973 Suzuki RV90. It literally looks like it just came out of the crate. In fact, the paint job on this is better than what it would have came out of the crate with. This is a Bill Bucholz paint job. At least 7 coats of clear on this thing over the original reproduction decals. Full frame off, nut and bolt restoration. And I can tell you this, when Bill Bucholz says it's a restoration, sometimes restorations are lipstick on a pig and they're not done to a certain standard. This one is absolutely spectacular. I don't use the word concourse lightly because it's supposed to be perfect. And this is as close to a concourse example as I've ever seen, specifically, especially for an RV90. This bike was built 53 years ago or 52 years ago. And it is just absolutely spectacular. Before I go too far, Tyler, my videographer, who's a Honda Grom expert, what did you have to say about this?
This has more power than the Grom and is comfier than the Monkey. I could literally ride this bike for 12 hours and the only thing that would get tired are my cheeks from the smiles from the miles that I would be hitting down. Because this bike, I've ridden a lot of mini bikes, but nothing touches this bike right here. Specifically this bike right here.
The mic and walk away. That was pretty much sums it up. The seat on the thing is really long. It's one of the longest seats on a motorcycle I've seen. You could definitely fit 3 people on this. It has passenger pegs on it, the big balloon tires, and every piece of chrome on this bike. This was a frame-off restoration. So every piece of chrome went out and was professionally replated, professionally chrome plated, better than the original Japanese chrome. The paint was professionally repainted, better than the original Japanese paint. The seat was reupholstered. Every nut and bolt on this has been completely gone through. Engine's been completely rebuilt. Crank bearings, crank seals, all new gaskets, new pistons and rings, new top end. The exhaust system was professionally restored, and it's the nicest example of an RV90 I've ever seen. They made these from 72 to 77 in the U.S. market. It's a fat tire dual sport mini bike hybrid, so it's almost the size of a full-size bike, but it's small enough to be considered a mini, and it's got these massive street legal tire balloon mini enduro tires on there. The RV90 was one of the coolest and most unique small motorcycles of the 70s. It has a very torquey oil injected 2-stroke engine with these massive balloon tires, giving it a distinctive beach cruiser or farm utility riding style long before fat tire bikes became popular. The RV series, they had an RV50, an RV90, and an RV125, appeals to campers, beach riders, hunters, ranchers, beginners, and small bike enthusiasts, or anybody who wants a kick-ass classic that's going to stand the test of time. And the colors are a 10 on this. The red and white with the chrome, the thing just pops. I wish the sun was out right now so you could really, really see it. The idea was a bulletproof 2-stroke mini bike with the big balloon tires that could float over sand, mud, or uneven terrain. They became very popular in coastal regions, resorts, and military bases, where most of them were ridden into the ground. By 1973, the RV90 had already established itself as the best-selling fat tire mini bike in the U.S., competing with the Honda ST90, the CT90, and the Yamaha Chappie in later years. It's an 89cc air-cooled 2-stroke, rotary valve induction, oil-injected Suzuki CCI system, smooth power delivery, surprisingly powerful and torquey for its size. Strong low end for trail riding. It's geared really low. This one, Bill geared this one down for around town use. You could change the sprockets and gear it up to do 50 miles an hour, but right now it's geared pretty low. The transmission is a 4-speed manual with a smooth shifting gearbox. The clutch, the transmission work like brand new. Automatic oil injection means no premix. So designed for soft terrain, but it's just as fun on the city streets here. Super fun and playful, surprisingly stable on pavement. And the fat tires act like suspension. They soak up bumps that smaller tire minis can't. So pretty small bike. It only weighs 165 pounds, has a 1.8 gallon fuel tank, will get you going all day long. And it has a headlight, a tail light, a horn, a speedometer, a license plate bracket, and a battery system, 6-volt battery. Made it popular in beach towns where you could ride from your motel to the sand. Highly collectible, very valuable. A restoration of this, if you could find someone capable of doing a restoration like this, you're looking at 80 to 100 hours of shop labor. At the normal shop rate on the East Coast here is $150 an hour. So you're looking at a $12,000 to $15,000 labor plus parts restoration if you could even find someone who could do it to this level. So yeah, it's an iconic 70s style. It's going to turn heads everywhere you go. Fun on the farm, campgrounds, and for collectors. So just an absolutely spectacular piece. If you look closely, the magic's in the details. Look at the hardware on the wheel. How beautifully the wheel was refinished. The chrome on the lowers is brand new. Even the end of the axle was re-chromed. The fork uppers were re-chromed. The paint job is spectacular. All the hardware is new or replated. The Suzuki, this looks like an NOS part. It very well may be. It looks brand new. The speedometer looks brand new. Look at these. Look at the chrome on the upper triple clamp and the bar mounts. It's definitely better than new. The bars re-chromed, brand new. The switch housings are beautifully polished aluminum. The brakes and levers, all new brake cable, new brake cables, new throttle cable, new choke cable, new upholstery on the seat, new foam. All new hardware on the freshly re-chromed exhaust heat shield. The exhaust has been repainted. You can see the engine's been completely rebuilt. Cases split, engine up, rebuild, brand new crank seals, bearings, piston rings, base gasket, head gasket, new spark plug wires. You can see the chrome on the oil injection or on the carburetor housing is been redone. All the hardware on the engine is brand new or redone. The frame was completely sandblasted and then given a base coat, clear coat, automotive finish. It's absolutely spectacular. All the zinc coated items were professionally re-zinc coated. You can see the rear brake lever, the petcock is new, the kickstarter chrome is new. The rubber on the bike is new. That's another thing Bill does is he actually creates rubber parts if they don't exist anymore. He knows how to remanufacture them. These are new rubber pegs for the rider and the passenger. You can see the rear wheels completely restored. Even the chrome on the rear brake arm is brand new. The zinc plating on the brake arm is new. The zinc plating on the axle adjusters is new. It has a brand new Bridgestone 6.7 by 10 rear tire on it, and a matching Bridgestone front tire on it, a 6.7 by 10. Has all of the original logos properly restored with the original graphics, exactly where they're supposed to be. The pinstriping, check this out. This is just so beautifully done. There's so much clear coat on here, you can't even feel the decals through the clear coat. There's at least 7 layers of clear on this. Wet sanded and buffed, just absolutely spectacular. It's like jewelry. The chrome on the headlight bucket is perfect. The rear taillight housing, usually people just paint the back of these. Look at the chrome on it. It's ridiculous. The attention to detail. I can tell you straight up, Roy Thacker, when he wanted something restored, there was no budget. There was no, let's talk about the price. He would just say, make this the nicest RV90 on planet Earth. And Bill Bucholz, yes, sir, he got it done. And guys like Bill are a dying breed. There's not too many guys out there that can restore a bike to this level. Just absolutely spectacular. So there was when you hear the term no expense spared loosely, this is what we call a no expense spared restoration. And you hear someone like Tyler, young buck at 25 years old, who has a Grom and has friends with monkeys, and we actually have one here that in stock. And we have a Honda Cub here. For have him be as excited about this, to me, says something about the quality of the bike. Come around this side, Tyler. Check out the shock. This original factory shock, professionally rebuilt and re-chromed. All of the hardware is brand new everywhere. The chains and sprockets are new. The kickstand looks like it just came out of the showroom in 1973. The shifter's been re-chromed. The case covers, those aren't polished, those are re-chromed. The original metallic finish on the paint. You can see the brand new head gasket. You can see that chrome gasket in there, or aluminum gasket. The wiring harness is new on it. This is, if you look up in the dictionary, no expense spared restoration. There's gonna be a picture of this bike right there. I'm really impressed. Proud to be the owner of this bike, even if it's for a short while. We shipped it all the way from Texas. Didn't need much. We put a new battery in it, cleaned the carb, just put some fresh fuel in it, and gave it what we call a rotisserie detail. Just, didn't need much. Didn't even need to be washed. Just every nut and bolt on it was put a new coat wax on the paint, and it was just hand washed and cleaned, and just beautiful. It was a little dusty. That was about it. There's a video of this. There's a video. There was a 4-part, 2-hour video of me going over the 93 bike collection at Roy's place that you can check out, and you'll see the bike there. This is exactly how it was when it left his shop. We just put a new battery in it, got it fired up, gave it a quick tune-up. It's good to go. So if you're looking for the world's finest RV90, I think this is it. If I'm wrong, hey, prove me wrong. Show me a video of a nicer one than this. Put it in the link. You know, I'll promote it myself if it's nicer. It's spectacular. You always got to look at, show them the frame rails on this thing, the bottom side of it. The bottom side of it is as nice as the top side. Bike's never been off-road. I don't even think Roy ever even put gas in it after it was restored. I'm pretty sure he did not ride this. Check this out. You got to look underneath the seat. The proof's in the pudding. Look at this. Oh, nothing but angels singing under here. Honestly, it probably didn't look this nice the day it came out of the factory. Spectacular fit and finish. The original toolkit, the fender paint job is spectacular. The brand new seat foam. This is as good as it gets, guys. This is a museum quality, frame up restored, absolutely brand new diamond. I don't know what else to say. You know, I can't think of any superlatives that will describe better than I did, other than on a scale of 1 to 10, this bad boy's an 11. So, yep, we're going to auction it off on eBay. It will be on display here at Kaplan Cycles on the 3rd floor. It might end up in the museum on the 2nd floor. I don't know. Sometimes people buy bikes like these and want to leave them here for a while, which is great. You can leave it here as long as they like. But it even has the air pump, the original air pump, so you can pump up the tires after you let the air out to ride on the beach. And this bike's it's pristine. Thank you all for watching. Oh, we also have a clean title for it. It has a clean title, so you can just go register it and ride it to the beach. Thank you all for watching. I've been good all year long. If you want to be Santa and buy this and leave it in the museum forever, that'd be great by me. But this would make a kick-ass Christmas present for somebody. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Roy, for trusting us with this spectacular piece of classic moto history. Thanks for watching, and God bless America.
I know we just finished the video, but can we keep it? Can we keep it? Please,
Yeah.
Can we keep it?
You sound like me. Every time these bikes come in, Junior's like, nope, we got to sell them. He's the one who's got to pay all the bills. So